A stranger hands you a contract. Collect $100,000 every day for a month, and in return, just pay him a single penny that doubles daily. It looks like the ultimate jackpot. So why is this exact deal a financial death trap? Imagine walking home from work and bumping into a shadowy stranger who offers you the ultimate deal of a lifetime. He holds out a glowing, magical contract that promises effortless wealth, and all you have to do is sign on the dotted line. On one side, a smug businessman sees pure profit. On the other side, the mysterious figure smiles an enigmatic smile. It sounds entirely too good to be true, doesn't it? But what if it isn't? Are you ready to shake hands? Here's the stranger's incredibly generous proposition. For exactly 30 days, he promises to hand you a massive bag of cash containing $100,000. Every single day, like clockwork, another 100,000 drops right into your lap. Day 1, boom, 100 grand. Day 2, another 100 grand. Day 3, the exact same thing. It is an absolute windfall of guaranteed cash that most people can only dream about. Would you be suspicious of this insane generosity, or would you take the money? But hold on. What does the stranger want in return? It is surprisingly simple. On the first day, you must pay him exactly 1 copper penny. On day 2, you pay 2 pennies. On day 3, 4 pennies. Your daily payment just doubles every single day for the rest of the month. 1 cent turning into 2, then 4, then 8. A few coins out of your pocket for millions in return. Does that sound like a perfectly fair trade to you? There is just one strict condition attached to this bizarre contract. Once you agree to the terms, you are completely locked in. The deal cannot be stopped, paused, or canceled for the entire 30 days. You must see it through to the very end, no matter what happens. So here is the big question for you. With bags of cash on one side and a pile of pennies on the other, would you sign this deal? Who actually wins this game and by how much? Let us break down the exact math behind this tempting trap. For the first week, the businessman feels like an absolute genius. By day 7, he proudly collects $700,000 from the stranger. Meanwhile, his own daily doubling payments add up to a pathetic $1.27. The businessman thinks he outsmarted the system, swimming in cash while tossing back literal pocket change. He is totally dominating the deal right now, or so he foolishly believes. This is where the sneaky math starts catching up. Because his payments double every single day, the numbers begin to snowball silently. We are looking at exponential growth in action. By day 15, his daily payment hits $163. By day 20, it suddenly jumps over $5,000. Sure, it is still way less than the 100,000 he receives daily, so he doesn't panic yet. But that tiny snowball is rolling down a very steep hill, and it is gaining terrifying momentum. Suddenly, the trap violently snaps shut. Welcome to day 25, the devastating tipping point of our story. The scales totally flip in the stranger's favor. Today, the businessman is forced to hand over a massive check for over $167,000. Meanwhile, he only gets his usual 100 grand back. The alarm bells are screaming. The daily cost has officially surpassed the daily reward. The businessman is now frantically sweating, realizing he is locked into a financially fatal spiral for 5 more days. Finally, we reach the catastrophic climax on day 30. On this single day alone, the businessman owes a staggering $5.3 million. But how do we calculate his total loss without adding all 30 days manually? Mathematicians use a brilliant shortcut for doubling sequences. The total sum is always equal to the final day's number, plus that same number again minus 1 cent. This clever little trick saves us tons of time and reveals the true crushing weight of the stranger's brilliant mathematical trap. Let us look at the final, brutal receipt. The businessman received $3 million total, but using our shortcut, his total paid amount is over $10.7 million. Subtracting the two gives us a staggering net loss of over $7.7 million. The businessman is left totally bankrupt with empty pockets. What started as one harmless penny became a terrifying masterclass in the deceptive, explosive speed of exponential growth. Never ever underestimate the sneaky power of doubling numbers in a contract. If you thought this doubling trap was deceiving, Wait until you see how simple assumptions completely shatter reality. Ready to test your brain against another illusion? Click the video on screen to crack another impossible paradox.